It's ever happened to you where you wake up in the morning and you're already feeling tired? Or even just before lunch, you already feel like you wrecked, like you've done huge job for all day, but actually really just only a couple hours? Is that ever happened to you? And I know if it does happened, or maybe recently you're really feeling tired, maybe without even big reason, let's have a chat. Let's have a chat. And that's exactly what I want to talk to you today about, why we sometimes in just the beginning of the day don't even done so much job, we feeling tired. It's couple things what it is actually taking away our energies. And I will be actually tomorrow we'll talk about another very, very important thing, what even takes more your energy than we even think. But today I want to talk about, what are you eating? And that actually takes a lot of out of you, your energy, because your system needs to digest. It's like the same if you put in your car not the right fuel. And what's happening in your car if you say your car is a diesel and you put it on petrol? What would that happen? Your car would be choking, would be, spraying and doing and screaming like all loads of different voices and noises. And you would definitely know something I done wrong. Did you ever notice what actually your body doing the same? If you eat maybe not the right food for your system, or maybe a little bit too much, or even in the wrong time you ate that food, that could affect even on your morning when you wake up and you're already tired. And many times I'm getting my beautiful clients who's actually, saying and they think they are in the good health and they eating healthy, but they're not feeling like energy coming, and they're not feeling whatever they do, not gaining any energy levels any higher. So today I really wanted to ask maybe 2 or 3 questions. So if you want to listen, just maybe think, just answer to yourself. Of course, if you want to write it down in the comment, that would be great. But just for yourself, think, how did I felt when I ate, and whatever you add, like say egg, how did you felt? Sometimes eggs creates a lot of trouble for some people. Like it could be bloatiness, it could be, a lot of kind of feelings like sick. I actually was amazed when my child, my baby, when he was a baby, he actually would not eat a yellow, part of the egg. When he was the boy, just when he started to eat kind of foods, like little bit into normal foods, I would give him egg, nice and little bits, and he would pull it out, the yellow bits. White he would eat, but yellow, blah, 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 and he would kick it out and spit it out and all that. And I was like, why? And how is the baby understands what they don't like? They're just the baby, like just the child, just a couple months a little human being, and he knows already what is not really good for him. And why is this not really good for the people? Not like for the people, but for many, many systems. Some many systems it takes out okay and it's fine. So it's egg yellow part, it's actually for the bird, new bird, to become alive. So that's mean from that yellow part, they have to create bones, feathers, and all that kind of stuff for the bird, for the new little chick. So in there is a lot of proteins, a lot of things what the bird needs. But if you know, you're not the bird. So your system sometimes like, whoa, this is not mine and it's not for me. like system knows I don't really need this, I'm not a bird, and gives signals to your system, to you, and actually takes a lot of energy to work on that egg, especially yellow part. White is actually not as, kind of say, greasy, not as heavy. So maybe it's okay. Like for many people, it's okay. But actually, how are you, internet? And actually, the yellow one is the one what many people, many dietitians saying to avoid. White ones, it's fine because it's a lot of white stuff in it. I know a lot of kind of good for muscles, and that's okay. But actually, the yellow one is very heavy for the system. And if you add eggs, just look, how do you feeling after that? Sometimes we say, oh my God, I want egg, and that's fine. But sometimes so many systems saying, no, this is not for me. Another biggest major energy taker away food is milk and anything made from milk. Again, milk is not human milk for human. Again, it's a cow milk for the little cow. Yeah? So actually, your system, mine even, like mine is so much, and that's more and more celiacs come out in the world, just like me. People who can digest and really reacting straight away to milk products. Because milk, as I was saying, it's for babies, like for younger. So for younger, for baby, for child, again, my son did not like milk when he was little. When I would give him like milk, he would like if and he wouldn't take it, and then I would give him, tea, and he would love it. And I was wondering, how we making our foods mostly by advertisements. Mostly. Oh yeah, give your kids milk and give your kids yogurt and give your kids that and this, loads of calcium, loads of this. Sorry, but that's only advertisements. It's only the, technologies and money and all that involved. Seriously, your child will be better if you just give him calcium tablet, and you will get a lot more calcium than in that yogurt that even nothing even left from the milk. If you would know how yogurt's made, they never seen the real milk. They only put in the powder of milk, and that's already like sucked out everything, whatever was good anyway. So it's like nothing left in there good. Loads of sugar, and it is actually proven, if you want to dig it in there, all people who actually working with the food stuff and all, they actually know milky stuff get away. And another third part, gluten. And I know you will say, oh yeah, gluten. Yes, it is. And actually, when I went on my journey in pilgrims, I got another big slap. What I said, oh, maybe not today, like, no, my system screamed on me. I was so sick all day till I really got it out from my system. The gluten is another killer. And many people say, well, so how did we grow up on the bread and nothing happened to us? Well, actually, the old type bread, old type milk, old type cows, it was completely different things than now. If you noticed, grass not growing even anymore by naturally. They doing a lot more and more things to grow it faster, quicker, greener, but really not natural. When you're looking, normal grass probably would take that much and that much to grow, as now everything grows so fast, so quick, so, and just even if you look in the vegetables, what they put in the greenhouses, they nobody waiting till they do perfect timing. Put it in a lot of things just to grow quicker. You would eat it, and then, you buy another one and another one and another one. And that's commercial things. But actually, losing it good thing in there completely. So bread, what your mom made it, it's completely different when now the everything what is in the bread, what making the bread is completely different. Actually, it's a proven, again, if somebody wants to check it out, I don't want to bore you with all facts and all that, but actually it is scientifically proven. But long time, like 20, 30 years ago, bread, seeds and everything was completely different things in it, and it was created of different kind of nature thing. Now because of the adding and adding every year different things to the ground, to the everything, they saying it's like a cousin only of the bread. It's nothing real anymore, and that's why so many more people becoming gluten, free, becoming. And it's not fashion, believe me, I'm not catching up all the fashion stuff. And I know now it's keto diets, this diet and that diet, and that's fine. But they actually, if you want to catch every diet, that's fine. I never catch any diet. I always listen to my body, and my body starting saying, after I eat something milky, I feel tired and I want to go sleep. And even my son, when he was looking at me like, Mommy, what's wrong with you? I didn't have almond milk, so I used normal milk because my son don't like almond milk. So he said, and I done the pancakes, and I used not gluten free, the for the pancakes to make flour, and I didn't use the milk of the almond milk because it was finished. I used simple milk, and I just made the pancakes. Was beautiful, and after 5 minutes I was gone. Fall asleep in the morning, just wake up, and I said, oh my God, it will be lovely Sunday. 2 hours I was sleeping like so tired, and I couldn't understand what is happening. And my son was like, Mommy, something like, what are you doing? We slept till 12 o'clock, normal, Sunday. I had pancakes and I went back again to bed. My son was like, are you sick, Mommy? And I'm like, I'm not sick, but I definitely not will be do it again. And seriously, why doctors and everybody saying, if you can't fall asleep, drink milk. Get a glass of milk, make it a little bit warmer, many people say, and then you will be fall asleep. Why is it? Why is the milk supposed to make you sleep? Because it takes a lot of energy out of you to digest. And then, of course, you're feeling tired and you're feeling sleepy. And that was the most three things: eggs, milk, and gluten. And I know, like I said, we don't even should remember about beautiful breads and mommy's, free range chickens running outside and having beautiful omelet and then drinking loads of milk. I done it when I was growing up, and it's completely different taste than we having now. And not even taste, it's actually even like technology in it, like things in it. It's completely different. So yes, we could say, oh, this generation is this and that. It's not about generation, it's about what we feeding ourselves and our coming generation. It's like we feeding something what we think from long time ago, what we knew it was good, but it's no more good for us. And why is this another little thing? Because we actually, our DNA changing as well. Why? I don't know, should I tell you this? But actually, higher powers always working on us, how we could become better and higher human beings. How we can make, like, we are creation of higher powers, of God and all other angels. And they always want to make us better. And that's what we are created. Actually, our body should heal itself. And it does. If you cut yourself, if you hurt yourself, you would heal yourself. Your system is made like that. Your body is made like that. Like higher powers, when they're creating us, they knew it's good to be fight, all germs and all viruses and all. But what's happening to us? If something happened, straight away we jumping in, oh, I need antibiotics, oh, I need this, and we're not letting our body even fight itself with all whatever it's come in our body. And that's why our body starting feeling less and less and less, can I say, strong, because so many things coming around, but we're not helping, not looking after, but actually, like I said, eating milks, eating this, eating that, and our energy straight away feels a lot less of power. So how to do that? First, avoid that. Eggs if you can. If you don't want to, that's your thing. I would really suggest to do a little experiment on yourself and see how you react. Eat the bread, normal bread, what you normally eat, and if you're happy, do a toast or whatever what you like. And then next day do gluten-free bread. And do the same. Don't eat one with meat and one with jam. It will be different. But just see white bread or brown bread, whatever you feel, see how you feel after eating. How long that was sitting in your system. Just do a little experiment. And then another day, drink a glass of milk and see how you feel. And next day, drink almond milk or like soya milk, but soya saying is not the best as well. So drink some other milk, but not cow, lactose free, and maybe you will see something in there different, and really see how you feel different way. And don't be afraid to try something new. Like people say, oh, I love my cakes, I love my desserts, but actually gluten-free desserts, it's very nice as well. Or it's actually lactose-free ice creams now, a lot, like not as much as I wish, but actually it is a lot, and you can pick it and you can do it. And actually it's a lot healthier. Your system works it on it a lot faster, and is not taken away from you, your energy. So that's why I really suggest you look what you eat, because whatever you eat, like meat, if you eat beef, it will take about 8 hours for your system to digest. It's very, very harsh. As fish, it could be only 4-6. Depends how it's prepared, and like salmon, it's very, very oily, very greasy. But where that salmon was growing, is it was growing in the wild, or is it done by farmer, like in somewhere where they feeding a lot of things to it as well to grow faster? It's like so many little things. And yes, it's very hard to know which one do I eat. I love going to the fisherman and really asking, where did you get them? And sometimes he's saying, this one's come from ocean, but this one's comes actually from, from the man, at the place where he have specially for the salmon growing. So of course I more prefer the wild ocean stuff. Why? Because nobody in there spraying something to get it better, but again, to grow it faster. But again, if we want to dig it in deeper, ocean is not that healthy anymore. Water is not. Like sometimes you think, what do I eat? But really listen to your body, how your body reacts. If you ate and you felt more tired, first maybe your portion is a little bit too big. Make it less, make it smaller. Try eat more soups. I love my soups. And soup is actually a lot lighter, a lot easier for your system. And after 1 or 2 soups, whatever you want to, with a little bit of bread, gluten-free, you will be a lot easier walking and going and doing things than if you would eat meal, like full proper meal, and like pretty heavy. You would be not able to move around. And that's why when we went on to the pilgrim walk, we barely ate anything. Like we had nuts in the pocket. I had my protein shake. And that's all I ate all day. because when you walk and you really warm and you really like your system don't want anything heavy. One time I ate one egg all day with a little bit of bread, gluten free. I was fine. I was not hungry. My system said it's enough. I'm actually fine. And you drinking just a little bit of something like good, kind of proteiny, kind of mix of fruities or whatever you feel it's good for you. It's actually made me feel very good. And my man is the same. And when we came back, we was like, you know what? I don't really want heat anymore in the daytime, but in here is a lot colder. And your system straight away saying, you know what? I'm kind of feel cold. I want something warm. As in Spain was a completely different, was hot. So I didn't felt I want anything warm at all. So it always depends where you are, in which place of the planet, because people always screaming, you have to drink 2 liters of water. No, you don't. If you don't want, we're not sweating in here like in Africa or in Spain. Like you don't need it 2 liters if you're not feeling you need it. If I drink 2 liters, first I'm running in toilet every 5 minutes, and second, next day I wake up all swollen because it's too much like water in my body. I don't need 2 liters, but I will be fine with 1 and 1.5. But everybody screams like 2 liters, that's it, you have to. No, you don't. Listen to your body. Don't put everything what everybody says, oh, this one says this, and yeah, everybody goes. No, don't. But if you don't know, let's have a chat. Let's have a chat with me as a life coach, as a health advisor, really, and as an energy healer, because it's so important. This is all your energy. And it's very important what you eat. I actually now finish my highest level in my energy healing sessions, learnings and doings and certification. So I'm so happy. And actually in there, we working on higher bioceuticals, what to eat to get your higher powers rising, getting your intuition activated more, get your beautiful dreams and dreams, better sleeps. Like you sleeping so good, you having a lot more energy next day. As you know, if you not had a good sleep, and again, when it was your last meal, what time? My last meal normally it's a 5, 6 o'clock, no later. If it's later, it's terrible. And that's exactly what I really suffered in Spain. They are going for siesta, and only 8 o'clock they starting serving food. I was screaming, I was crying in there because I was so starving. But then you eat and you want to you go to bed. So I was trying to ask someone maybe can do something earlier. So some they done, some they don't. They like, we're not here at all. They are like siesta, closed doors, that's it. So it was a little bit harsh on that part because my system just don't like it. And then yes, next morning I wake up all swollen, all heavy, all blah, So it was very, very hard to eat little at 8 o'clock when really you are starving from all day because it's so late. So it's very important what you eat, when you're eating, what kind of foods is your last meal. It's so much important things. We think, oh, it's just I do what I done when my mom told me. Forget about it. Our moms and dads and whatever grannies, they did not live in this time, and our DNA is different, and our energetic lives and fields is different. And the same time, our food is different. We don't have our own chickens. We don't have, well, if you don't have it, that's great. But what are you feeding? It's so many questions. And yes, it is best to look and know where your food is coming, but really try to avoid milk, gluten, and not too much eggs. And actually eggs rising very much of your blood kind of circulation, your blood pressure, and actually too much too much fat in your body, in your blood. That's actually doctors straight away suggesting don't eat too much eggs. So it's many things in there what we need to know, but this is the three things what I using for my life. But actually would be good to you to talk with you what is good for you and when you feeling tired and when you can change your food. And maybe I can send you 6 weeks meal plan and really meal guidance if we will talk and we will see what's need to be changed in your life, because always easier when you're planning your day, when you're planning your meals and you know what you will be eating, so you're not just grabbing anything whatever there when you are really hungry, but actually you're doing proper meal. But I'm not talking you cooking every day, believe me, not me. But I know what I eating and what is not suit me. So play with your kind of say body and do some experiments. Eat and always see how you feel. Don't overeat. Cut your meal half and a half. Eat less portions, but kind of you can snack it if you want to, but don't overeat it, because when you're overeating then you feel very tired, then you don't want to do anything because your system needs energy to digest all of that. So if you have any questions, let's have a chat and talk about it, see what is suits to your body, what is not. But actually let's see how we can change your meal into a better plan, how to eat, what to eat and what to not to eat, because that's one part where your energy goes away. And tomorrow I will talk another very important part when it's your energy, what actually takes your energy away. So I talk to you tomorrow. And if you want to talk about your meal plan and all that, send me a private message and let's do it, because summer is here and many people saying, oh, I want to lose weight, but I don't know what to do, how to do. Or many people say, I just don't have energy. And especially after summer, after winter, sorry, it's so hard to get back to the proper energy. And I talk to you tomorrow.